See if this will crash it. It may crash. It's entirely possible. Oh, shit. Damn it. It's not wanting to center. I don't know why. Even when there it goes. All right. Well, not the best frame rates in the world. Controller here somewhere. Alright, we are on 3D reconstruction, so we are really zapping the frame rate here. But it does appear to be working. I could put it on Z buffer, Z normal, or adaptive, and it would have less 3D, but frame rates would be better. And I am using every trick I have to get this to run at a decent frame rate. Put my glasses on, I could probably read the counter in here, although the counter is the same as what you're seeing on the screen. My headset counter. Yep, except you're not seeing my headset. My headset's running at 80, but I'm running the 34, 35. It shows on the radeon overwatch, overlook, whatever. Alright, let's see how this will look in a play. See if this is actually playable besides walking around. Okay, best frame rates will probably be in the Renegade. Now why do I need to claim this? Son of a bitch. See, I should not have to claim this. This damn game is just... But it's obviously lost it. Let's see if I can actually claim it. It'll take a minute. I have no idea how it was landed on the pad. I am not paying to expedite it. Not that big a deal. Yeah, I have 3D. It doesn't look too bad. I am running a really weird... Well, what I'm actually doing, I'm running 2100 by 900 on the monitor. And that's because the frame rates are so bad at anything above that. At 1440p, it actually, at ultra-wide 1440p, this game won't hardly run 30 frames per second. Just that badly, poorly made. At 1080p, it's better, ultra-wide, but it's really not suitable to run in VR. It's still too low, but it's 2100 by 900. I am upscaling it to 1440p, and I'm using radeon image sharpening to sharpen the image, so that's why it actually looks as good as it does. I'm using tricks to fool this poorly made game into thinking it's doing more than it is. And it'll run basically, 50 frames per second that way. The reason we're running in the 30s is because I'm in VR and I have 3D construction on. Now I can switch it to Z normal buffer and it'll get pretty much monitor frame rates, but it won't have as much 3D. So it's the more 3D, well, within reason, the better looking the game is in VR. So I am running in 3D reconstruction, which is very taxing. And we'll see what the frame rates do. Well, right now the game is running at 54, which is surprising the hell out of me. But I bet it won't run that. Oh, come on. Now we'll retrieve this. And we'll see how it runs. This ship doesn't take a whole lot of muscle to run. If I was going to use something bigger like a Connie or a Mercury Star Runner, they are really bad on frame rates. But we're just going to take the little Avenger. It's always been really good frame rate wise. Whoops. Damned if I remember what pad it was on. Son of a bitch, I already fucking forgot. Yes, I did. And they still haven't made these damn things. Oh, we're going to go with 4. Controller friendly. These pads, they claim they have controller support, but they don't, because you can't scroll the elevator pads. Once again, promises not kept for years and years and years. We'll see if we got it in the right pad here. Well, we might pass it up. Oh, I got lucky. All right. Got lucky. Like I say, I am in 3D reconstruction. Change view.
Roger that.
Change view.
Roger that.
How about that? Well, like I say, it actually looks like I'm in 3D, so okay. Change view.
Roger that.
Been a long time since I played this, so don't expect anything great here. I don't think I remember all my commands. I got voice attack. I probably don't remember a whole lot. And I have noticed they did change the HUDs. I suppose that's an improvement. Okay, let's see. Startup. Startup.
Acknowledge.
Hey. I have got an overhead, so I cannot not use my auto takeoff. Let's see here. Get the seat situated here. All right, let's make sure. Well, guess what? Okay, we're still back to have to rebind my joysticks every time I use them. This is really old. This is the last time I played had this problem. Every time I logged into the game, I had to change my joysticks. Yes, it did not cover them. All right, now let's see. If I remember correctly, we double tap. See, why it does not remember is, once again, poor programming. There's no excuse. It does not remember these settings on the second joystick. It loses it every time. Okay, I'm not going to worry about boost. Speed limiter hopefully works on the other joystick. Well, we better check it. It does work, so we don't have to change the other ones. It always loses the second joystick where it's at. Now, I don't change it. It's the same every time I load up, but Star Citizen can't figure it out.
Launch complete.
Okay. Raise landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, that worked.
Landing gear.
Whoa! It's got to be inverted. Son of a bitch. That just about banged into the station there. Alright, we got to invert it. I should have known that. Okay, let's get away. Now, where was the inversion setting? Where was the inversion setting? Whoops. Okay. Invert. Would that be back here? I don't think so. There's an inversion on controls. That would be joystick 3. Inversion settings. On flight. Flight movement. Forward back. Now see, it will not remember these settings. I changed them earlier, tried it, and I had to go through and rebind them. Okay. Like I say, Star Citizen is just so poorly made, it can't even remember where it's at. It's really a shame after 9-10 years of development that we still have a joke. Alright. We are running 50 frames per second. Let me double check. I am in geometry 3D. Okay, so I have Tobii eye tracking, and earlier that's what I set it on, and I prefer the HMD head tracking. Okay, now, we look like we're going backwards here. I guess not. And as I say, it doesn't look bad because I'm upscaling and I am using radeon image sharpening. You can do those things. I don't know. You probably can do them with a NVIDIA card. I just don't have one. Haven't had one for years and years. So I don't know how to do it in a NVIDIA. So you're on your own figuring it out. But it doesn't look bad. It's definitely 3D. Now you're not seeing a 3D, of course. You don't have no way to view it. You're just seeing what the game's playing. And we're holding good frame rates. My headset's running at a solid 80. And the game is varying. Looks like anywhere between 34 to 50 some, depending on what I'm doing, where I'm at. As you can see, I'm getting the frame rate. I am getting what shows on the counter there from Radeon software. It should be on the stream. That's exactly what I'm getting for the game. My headset's running at 80. It's making frames, however it does it, to boost the headset. I have ASW off. ASW will limit to a game to 40 frames per second. So I don't use it as long as my headset, it's much smoother, much more comfortable VR wise if you don't have it on. Of course, I am not susceptible to motion sickness like so many people are, so I can do things that other people can't because it just doesn't bother me. I don't get airsick. I do not get seasick, or I never have anyway. Famous last words, right? And I've been in some pretty rough waters out on the ocean, and I've yet to get seasick, so can't say I've actually gone through a hurricane, but hey. And I've been in some pretty rough plane rides. Okay, looks like it's running really good. All right, let's see if it'll maintain. Star map. Hey,
Activating now.
even it works. Son of a gun. All right, let me see. Double click, right? Yes, double click. Let's go out the day monitor. Set route. Ooh, gonna take me to Crusader. Close star map. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Okay. Obviously worked. Where's my indicator? We're over here. Range.
Collecting data.
Now, I'm not going to remember all the commands. Like I say, it's been months and months since I've actually even... Last time I came in here was such a joke that I didn't even bother doing anything. I just logged out. Jump.
Jumping.
And I'm sure a lot of my commands probably will not work because they'd like to change things. Okay, looks like we're in quantum travel. We're running pretty close to 50 solid. Plus or minus. Change view.
Roger that.
Like I say, we were actually running at 1600 by 900. I am upscaling it to 1440p ultra wide, which is what, 3440 by 1440p. And besides upscaling it, I'm running radeon image sharpening at 80%. Seems to do the best job of making it look like 1440. If I sharpen any more than that, I get artifacts on some edges. So I'm using a combination of things to make 900p kind of look like 1440. Kind of. I mean, it's pretty good. It's not perfect, but... And like I say, I'm using a Radeon 6700 XT. And before that, I was using a 5700 XT. I could do that on both of them. Now, I don't know how to do that with... it's been a long time since I've run NVIDIA's. 2.5 years since I've had a NVIDIA card, so I don't know how to do that anymore. Probably at one time I may have. Change view.
Roger that.
Okay, here we go. Up here. Jump.
Jumping.
Well, it does seem to be running okay as far as Star Citizen goes. Yep, frame rates, headset 80, and it's like 56 at the second I was looking. Quantum travel complete. Okay, let's pick the farthest one. It's 404, that's 441. Okay, we'll hit this one. Take us into the daylight so we can see what we're doing. Jump.
Jumping.
Uh-oh. Don't like to see the hourglass. We done lost something. We lost headset or we lost, yeah, we lost the game. Nope, came back, son of a... And then lost again. Son of a bitch. Lost the headset. Why? We lost our headset. Why did I lose the headset? Let's take it off, put it back on. The game's still running, so it's not a headset. I mean, it's not a game crash. We just lost our headset. Huh. Son of a gun. And I just have a mirror. So, let's, how in the hell can I do to fix that? And it's not going to tab out. Son of a bitch. I got this, you know what, there's just so many things about this game that just is aggravating. Alright. I can't switch out of, won't let me tab out of Star Citizen. Like I say, it's just Oh. Nope, stuck in the screen. Like I say, it's just really bad. So we lost our headset, and I can't get it in there, and nothing will come up in the headset, so I guess we're done. Typical Star Citizen. They just got so shitty code, you know, it's really a shame. Yep, see, now it crashed. Son of a bitch. Such bad code in this game. It really is disgusting. I mean, there's really no sense in it. Now it's asking for verification. You know. No, it's not even going to do that. They really have a very piss poor way of making games. And I guess they've been sued a few times here for their piss poor game making, because now they got a disclaimer up when you load into the game. And the only reason they would do that if they'd been sued again. I mean, after 9 years, you do have a little bit of expectations. But anymore, I don't, because I know that they just can't make a game. $30Ks, everything, you know, it's really sad. It is really sad that after all these years, they still. Now, we don't know where we're going to load in at. Probably back at the, you know, it's hard to say with Star Citizen. We may load in at Crusader. And if we do, I'm just going to log out. I'm not messing with that place. I am definitely one of those people that would refund my money if it was possible.
Hi, can you please donate EUC to Elizabeth Princess?
Huh? All I can say is, huh? Something ain't right because I can't shut down the window up there. Alright. There, it shut it off. Alright. Don't have VSync on. Yeah, it looks like we're back at the habitat. Well, now the ship will be lost in space. Guaranteed the ship is lost in space. Can I turn all these damn things off? I need them flashing on. I've seen them a million times in the past. It's going to be, we don't know where it is. It's going to let me claim it again, though. That's an improvement. Usually you got to go somewhere else to file a claim. in Daymar. And that's where it should have been. Let's see if it loses my headset again. It might. And for shits or grins, I guess I could just take the take a Star Runner. Let's back up here. Yep. Okay, I'll remember where it's at this time. How about that? Maybe. Pad 9. And all these people in here. Alright, gotta find the FK pad 9. As long as they all left. They ain't trying to shoot me in the head. That doesn't mean they won't. They may have the stealth option on. Alright. Boy, I'll tell you what, I am not impressed with our cloud tech. Although, actually, it's just fog tech. It's not really clouds. You want to see clouds? Go into Flight Sim. Here we have fog tech. You know, 100 years ago, I used to be able to just jump up here, right? I forget how to jump now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just jumped up. There it is. Okay, I can still do that. Tried that earlier and I couldn't get up there. Instead of using the elevator. Open, open, open. Well, this has got this way too sensitive here. All right, let's see. Enter pilot seat. All right. Wonder why you don't have the ship on, but yet you got a HUD. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but okay. Start up.
Acknowledged.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
All right. Oh, I bet you I got no. See, I've got no. Just, you know what? This is just sad. That it can't remember my damn key bindings. What is it with this damn game? You know, it really gets old. There are just so many bad things that are just unexcusable after 9 years. Whoops. 9 years. And we still have shit, basic shit that will not work. No excuse. Every time you load the game, you gotta redo your key bindings because the game can't remember them. There just really is no excuse for such shitty programming. Really isn't. It's really sad. Now, you notice I didn't change it. It's just Star Citizen can't remember anything. Now, why, I have no idea. And there's no way, you see, you save them and it doesn't make any difference. It just always goes back to default. Just doesn't make any sense. Just... See, I don't know. Like I say, these guys are really not very good at programming. Not very good.
Launch complete.
Raise landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
I get the reversion right. Yeah.
Landing gear up.
Just not very impressive. Star map.
Activating now.
I mean, I used to give them the benefit of the doubt. But after so many years, I no longer give them the benefit of the doubt. I just don't think they know what they're doing. Close star map.
Affirmative.
I mean, they claim they do. They want to keep getting money off of people, but they can't do the most basic shit. Alright. Range.
Collecting data.
Obstructed. Yes, it is. Why would it be obstructed? Unless they're bigger than the... There we go. Too close to the station, maybe? Jump.
Jumping.
Engage.
Let's see if it does that again. Really no excuse for it to lose my headset. Close comms.
Comlink closed.
It's not like I'm gonna read that shit. Might as well close it. Say one thing, it sure pulls you right up on these planets.
Quantum travel complete.
Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Jump.
Jumping.
Quantum travel engage. Quantum travel complete.
Should take us around the planet. If not, we're dead in a hurry here. Jump.
Jumping.
Used to be you
Quantum travel. Engage.
picked a target on the other side and it'd warp you right through the planet and you were dead. Okay, this is where we lost our headset last time. Oh, looks like it's gonna run okay now. Yep. Looks like we're okay.
Quantum travel complete.
Range.
Collecting data.
Whoa! Got carried away there, didn't I? Okay, this ship's got a lot of floaty to it. See, when you don't play for a long time, you forget all these things about things. I don't know why we got a red flashing light over there. It might be out on the hull. I'm sure the altitude still hasn't got anything to do with distance off the ground. You would think they'd give us, we'd have a distance off the ground meter 100, 200, 500 years in the future, but they still ain't figured out how to do that. Looks like they did give us a compass though, doesn't it? Son of a gun. Now, is it North Pole, South Pole type of compass, or? Never had a compass before. And when you're screwing around on planets, it comes in mighty handy. So, but I don't know. I'm taking 0 would be the North Pole. That doesn't look too bad here. A lot of fog tech. They're really good with the fog tech. They got fog tech down pat. I know they call it cloud tech, but it's just fog tech. Range.
Collecting data.
Really should have something around here. Can't pick up any of the bases anymore now. Pretty far away. Pretty far away. He's even farther away. I don't want to, I'm just using it to find out where I'm at. Because they don't give you any navigation aids on the planets here. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Change view.
Roger that.
Change view.
Roger that.
Roger, roger.
Hi CN.
Yeah. But I want to be famous. I have my glasses on. Yeah, I guess so. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
This damn thing looks like it's all underground or whatever is going on here. Landing mode.
The landing gear is down and locked.
Landing gear down.
Change view.
Roger that.
Change view.
Roger that.
Exit seat.
Affirmative.
I didn't. What the hell? What the hell was that? Change view.
Roger that.
Seriously. What was that? Change view.
Roger that.
Power down.
Powering down.
Systems off.
I have no idea what it was. Seemed like something was. Doing something it wasn't supposed to.
Wanna become famous?
I am famous.
Recovering.
Now, why did that do that? Star Citizen, it does whatever it wants to do. Well, what are you trying to tell me? You're going to sell me followers?
No facecam today?
No, I don't guess I don't have it on. Um, I'm not sure why I don't. Hang on. No, I guess there's not, is there? Huh. Wait a minute here. Why wouldn't it be? I am streaming. Let me see if I can switch windows. I could have swore I had it on Tomb Raider too, but there. Happy? Happy?
Finally playing Star Citizen again?
Well, I'm just screwing around with VR. I'm just really screwing around. I'm not actually doing anything that you would consider playing. I've cussed a few times at it. You know, just to get the frame rate, you're not going to believe the resolution I'm running at.
It's like you were getting drilled earlier.
Yeah, I'm running at a really sad resolution to get the frame rates in this game up. Although you really can't tell it too bad because I'm upscaling and I'm using radeon image sharpening to fix it. But check out the resolution I'm running this game at to get the frame rates. See that? That's the resolution I'm actually running the game at. Now, isn't that sad? To get decent frame rates, you got to run it at that resolution. I consider that pretty sad.
Nothing wrong with that resolution.
No, not because I'm upscaling it to 1440p and I am sharpening it with RIS. I mean, I suppose you could do the same thing with a NVIDIA card. But at 1440p, this game actually runs at about, it's lucky to hit 30 frames per second at ultra wide. Runs that bad. Well, there ain't nothing in here I can steal. They got water and you can't get it. See? What the hell good is this shit? This is an aid station. Why can't I get me some water? See? I mean, a lot of good this aid station does. Oh, but the game's feature complete. I read that somewhere. You can take a nap here. I wonder if you could log out. You might be able to log out. Nope, you can't even take a nap. You can't even lay down. See this? They do supply you with porn, but you can't lay down in the beds. No way to lay down. Okay, well, I just thought I'd check. That's probably, I don't know what that is. Got a power cell. Okay, aid stations are nothing but a building that you can't do nothing with. In case you're wondering. You can walk in and out. Notice the fog tech. They got good fog tech. Wonder what those pump access. What are they pumping? No idea what they could possibly be. Yep, nothing here. It's a lot of fog. I'll say one thing, when you're using 3D reconstruction, shit looks cool. Looking up in there, it looks 3D. The guns look 3D. It does look cool. Is that too steep to climb? I'll probably get up here and run out of oxygen. Whoa. Probably not a very good place to build a farm. Okay, I was asked if I could get it to run and still get it to run in VR, and I guess the answer to that is yes. You can do it. And even better, I am actually running it on 3D reconstruction, so it's really 3D instead of just normal Z buffer. And being that I lied to Star Citizen about the resolution, you can even get good frame rates.
Oh, I thought this was through your monitor.
No, this is out of this. Well, you're seeing my monitor, but I am actually playing this in VR. You see my picture now? See, I got my headset on. I'm actually playing this in 3D. I mean, I can't show you guys the 3D, of course, but hey, I can't help it. It's not my fault. But I will say one thing. Guns and stuff in 3D are just
DON8OC
cool.
to Liger 7.
To Liger 7. DOC to Liger 7. I don't understand. I'd have to take my headset off to read it. What did you say? You said donate. Okay, I understand now. See, I had to read it. Donate to Ligers.
Yui.
Yeah.
C.
Yeah, why would I donate you money? Why? Are you out of money? Did you spend all your money? You can do some of these high-paying missions they got around here. I actually have plenty of money. I ain't planning on spending any of it because I ain't going to start missions again. Yep, they got the fog tech going. You know, those rocks flying through the air, wouldn't they just kill you? Look at the size of them damn things. I doubt if they're insects. What the hell's that? Oh, that's a adjuster. Thruster, adjuster, thruster, or something like that. Yeah, it really doesn't look too bad at this resolution, being I upscaled it. And sharpened the image so it's not all jaggedy. So it really doesn't look bad. I really like using radeon image sharpening when I have to. Yep, guns just look cool in 3D. Even this landing strut looks really cool looking up in there in 3D. Wonder what they got the wings on there for. What do the wings do? I don't see where the wings would do any good on there. Looks, I guess. Just there for looks. Well, that's just a turret, though, so that's not a... Can't get in it. I wonder if you can see the person in it if they're in there. If there was somebody in there, you could actually see them. All right. Oh, we got a door over here?
Yes, you can see M.
You can. Oh, that's just cargo area. I didn't know that. I did not know that. You mean they didn't fake it? Now, doesn't one of these things around here open up for a sneaky passage? I don't remember. It's been so long since I actually explored this ship. Open up. Now here we can scan things. Got to be in a special chair to scan. I don't know why, but you do. And these are the turrets. Turrets. Looks like that opens.
What other ships do you have that you spent $1,000 on?
Yeah. I have the I don't even know what they're called anymore. I think it's called a Corsair. I think I've got a Corsair. I think it's made by Drake and it's an exploration ship. It's not in the game yet. Something else they promised that they never put in the game yet. I've got an Apollo medical ship that they claimed they were going to make and they have never made. What else have I got? I don't know. I got a bunch of ships, but I don't have anything overly. The biggest. This is probably the Apollo and the Corsair are the biggest ships I have. I don't have any real super big puppies. I have a 600i or something, but I paid credits for it. I didn't buy it I earned the credits and bought it. I didn't buy his overpriced what he wanted for it. I expect him to eventually take it away from me. That's why I don't make credits anymore. It's just a waste of time. I'm sure they're going to wipe everything that you bought. So it just, to me, it's just not worth it. Especially when you got to keep doing the same things over and over and over again is how you make money. It gets boring. Startup.
Acknowledged.
Crusader.
Of course, I have my Avenger Titan. I can't remember everything I got. I've got a Cutlass Red, but it's a loaner for the Apollo. I have, what else I got? I got a Nomad, I guess. Hell, I don't remember all I've got. Anyway, it's about $1,300 worth of ships total. Takeoff.
Ascending. Retracting modules.
Range.
Handing you the com. Collecting data.
Wasted way too much money on Chris Roberts, and I quit wasting money years ago. He'll never get another donation. He can't deliver on his promises. I ain't spending no money on him. I no longer believe anything he tells me. You could go collect some rocks. I don't know. Those are not diamonds, so those aren't hand rocks. They haven't done very good as far as making worlds look neat. Even worlds like this, pretty uninteresting terrain. Nothing, you know. No wow factor to it to me. Other people may think differently, but I don't see any wow factor.
The only ship I don't have is the Banu Merchantman.
Banu Merchantman. That's that big puppy, isn't it? A real big one? Isn't that a big ship? I like ships I can fly by myself. I don't need a crew on. Not that I got anything against crew ships. It's just that I didn't want to be limited, not be able to use them because I had nobody was to play with. You know what I mean? That's why the bigger ships don't interest me. Even a Connie, I'm not big on Connies.
You bought ships that are not in game yet, LMAO.
Yes, I did that. Well, like a Connie, I don't like Connies because you can't single handle them. I mean, they keep saying you got to have 3 cute crew members to fly them, and you don't right now, but if you eventually have to, I just don't want the ship. So I have limited myself to ships that I can fly solo. Now and in the future. Like I say, all these ships you can get, you got to have a full crew on them to fly them. And I realize right now, like a Carrack, you're not going to be able to single fly a Carrack. Not by yourself, so it just doesn't interest me. It never did, you know, but that's just my personal preference. Do I think they're neat? Yeah, I think they're kind of neat, but nothing I want because I ain't going to get stuck somewhere because I got nobody to put in the other seat. So yeah, all my ships are really smaller ships. They're not cheap, some of them, but they're smaller. Well, none of them are high dollar as far as that goes. I mean, I've got a lot of them, but I think the Apollo is probably the most expensive ship I got. I think the Corsair was cheaper because it was a Drake. It's, you know. But I'm trying to think. I don't really have any expensive. I got a Sabre, but once again, I paid for that with in-game credits, so there's no value there as far as, and I figured on losing it. So yeah, I just never bought an expensive ship, but I did buy quite a few that it added up. But I could sell them all, I could melt them all and buy a jump, 890 jump. Could do that. I don't think there's very few ships in the game except those big military ships. There's very few ships in the game that I couldn't actually get just by melting what I had. Yeah, just by melting what I had. And like I say, I don't really think in my lifetime there's ever going to be a playable game here. Yeah, you can go out and you can do a couple bounty hunter things and shit, but you know what? That gets boring in a hurry. After you've done everything a couple times, you really have no desire to do it again, or I don't. Just the same stuff over and over. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
But just like flying around these worlds, it's not. Once you see them, who cares? There's nothing. They're all just a bunch of rock. It's just the way I look at it. There's just nothing here. And it's always so foggy and dirty. I just, looking out, there's a mountain range in front of us. Well, it's covered in fog, so what? It's not, I don't find it very attractive. I just don't think it's neat. I want to be able to see the damn ground. I don't want to see the fog. I'm not interested in fog. And that's the inside of most ships. What looks good, they hide behind a wall of fog. I don't know. Different tastes for different folks. But yeah, by lying into the game, I have managed to squeeze some frame rates out of it. But I couldn't put it in VR if I was running standard 1440p ultra wide. Like I say, the game barely will run 30 frames per second. And you go into Crusader, damn game runs at 12 frames per second. Come on. After 9 years, that's the best you have to offer people? Star map. So yeah, I'm not impressed. Somebody asked me if I could get it running in VR, and I've done that. I have done it. They said they couldn't get it running, no frame rates, no nothing. Well, you can do it if you, well, I can do it on my card. I don't know. I would imagine you could do the same thing on NVIDIA cards, I would think. I don't know how. but I'm sure you can. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Because, yeah, I'm sure it's running, what, 50, 41, but it'll run 45. And that's actual monitor frame rate. So it'll run almost 50. Almost. Notice the VRAM it's using? Remember everybody saying you don't need more than 8 gigs of VRAM? Look at the VRAM this game's using. Now, it may not have to have it, but you can bet it runs a whole lot better because it's got it. So when people tell you you don't need more than 8 gigs of VRAM, that's them just trying to get you to spend more money. Range.
Collecting data.
Because I've noticed lots of games when you're running over 1080p use up the VRAM. When you're running at 1440p and running at 4K, they suck it up, baby. Now, I'm not saying they have to have it. I'm just saying they run better because they got it. So all these people telling you 8 gigs is all you ever need, they're full of shit. Jump.
Jumping.
Quantum travel engaged.
And Radeon image sharpening does a real good job of getting rid of the jagged edges when you're running at a lower resolution and upscale.
Quantum travel.
I mean, you really can't tell. I mean, I can, but you know what? It's not. It looks good. You know, it's not as great as 1440p native, but Jesus, it's pretty good. I can just imagine if, you know, the more they work on them things, they get it even better. But look at the edges; they're very sharp. We are running 900p, people. I mean, and you can't tell. And being I'm upscaling it to 1440p, and I'm using the image sharpening. I mean, this is a perfectly good resolution to run at, and look at the frame rate it's getting. And I'm in VR 3D reconstruction. Jump.
Jumping.
Quantum travel
That took me a little bit to get it dialed in and find out where I could get some frame rates out of it, but it's really not that bad as far as I'm concerned, and it looks really good. May not be perfect, but at least it's usable. Range.
Collecting data.
I think it actually, and I'm streaming it at 1440p, by the way. I am using a 1440p stream on Radeon Stream hardware software. Contacts.
Broadcasting now.
Took me forever to figure out, remember some of these damn commands for voice attack. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Whoops. Close star map. Had mobile glass open.
Affirmative.
Whoop. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Slow down, baby. Lucky I didn't run into something. It's not like the game pauses when you're in the window or in the mobile glass. It doesn't. I keep forgetting about that. But yeah, it looks pretty good at 900p resolution the way I'm running it. This is perfectly acceptable as far as I'm concerned. Detail's good. I can read the menus. I mean, they're not as clear and sharp as 1440p, But they really are pretty good. Can't screw around too much. They'll close my, well, I can just reopen. But yeah, as you can see, it looks pretty good. You can't tell I'm running at 900p. Can't tell by looking. But I am. And let's be realistic, the more frame rate you can get out of this game, the better off it works. Yeah, I think it looks really good. Took me a while to get it all dialed in, but landing mode.
The landing gear is down and locked.
Landing gear down.
And I haven't killed myself yet. Change view.
Roger that.
Change view.
Roger that.
Uh-oh, my controller shut off. I'm gonna have to fix that command.
How much did you buy voice attack again?
How much did I buy? I didn't buy it again. I've had it for forever. It's only, I think it costs $10 when you, I think what it costs. It was $10. But yeah, I've never rebought it. Once you buy it, it's good forever. There's no rebuy there. Yeah, God knows, I've had it for 5-6 years now, maybe longer. So yeah, it wasn't a matter of buying it again. And if you buy a voice pack, now I did buy a voice pack, The Girl Who Answers. God, I bought that so many years ago. Once again, that was 5 or 6 years ago when I bought that voice pack. Same one. They update them every now and then. But yeah, it's the same voice pack. Once you buy it, you don't have to buy it again, unless you want a different one, which I have no desire to buy. And I don't care about all those different voices. I just picked one I liked and went with it. God, there has to be, in the voice packs that you buy, there has to be, God, a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 different sayings or whatever commands in this shit. All kinds of stuff in it. And I make my own commands. I don't use theirs. I just use the voice files. And you can make your own voice files, I just want to listen to a woman instead of a grumpy old man like me. I don't want to listen to myself on a computer, all right? But yeah, you get somebody else to make your voice, tell them what you want to say, and then record it. Any MP4 file will work, or voice recorded file. Yeah, you can make your own. You don't actually have to buy one of their voice packs. Come on, open the door. Are we getting farther away? Yeah, we are. 4,000 meters. Holy shit.
Why does Demented not play no more?
I think he does play. I mean, I don't know how often anymore. He's probably like the rest of us. He just gets bored with it until he gets something new for him to look at. I know he played. I know he's played the new patch. I even went into the PU. He even went into the PU. But let's be realistic. The frame rates are not wonderful. I found a way to get around the frame rates. This works pretty good, but if I wouldn't even be in here if I had to run it at 1440p ultra wide. And I kicked it back, and I can show you that I'll have to turn off my VR, but I can show you exactly what the difference is, where we're at. Let's, can I, yeah, all I have to do is take my headset off. Okay.
Can you put me in your will?
No.
To get your account?
No, you
LMAO.
don't. No wills. All right, now we can, okay, let's see if I can look up here. All right. Let me set this down. And we can switch through the resolutions. Okay, we're running it 2100 by 44. 900. And we got it upscaled. Now we won't have the upscale here, but we can show you the difference of how this runs. Look out, kitty cat. Now we'll let's try 1080p ultra wide. Come on, baby. God damn cats. Yes, I know you need attention. I don't want you to get Okay, come on. You're standing on the keyboard. Stop. All right, let's go ultra wide 1080p. That's not going to let me do it, is it? See, he stood on it, and now it's not going to. Are you still? There it goes. Will you quit pressing buttons? I can't see through you. Okay, there's here. It's, you see, we just dropped all those frame rates. Will you quit stepping on things? Come on, buddy. He just loves me. And you can see it looks a whole lot better. But we're out here on his hub, so we get good frame rates anyway. But as soon as I took off the ship or anything, it would drop down to 30, 28. And you can see it looks a little better, but it doesn't look that much better. Will you quit laying on the keyboard, damn it? Come on, bud. Be kind to me. Can't you be kind to me? Says, no, I want attention and you're doing something else and I just can't stand it. Because that's just the kind of cat I am. Says, I do that because I'm just a cat. And no, it doesn't look as good, but I think it looks fine. And that's all that matters. Is that right, kitty? Okay, I'm going to get out of here for now, if I can remember how to shut this game off. If I can get the kitty to get off my keyboard. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. You just can't live without me. He just can't live without me. Okay, we're going to call her quits for now. I need to go have a cigarette because I'm dying for one and all that happy bullshit. But yeah, we got it working. We can show the guy, look at it. This is what you do to get it running.